This is Jim Empter, Van Ahn Company, Alexandria, Minnesota, with your closing grain and livestock comments for July 24th, 2020. Corn market down 1 3/4. Soybeans on the day down 1 1/2. Chicago wheat up 10 1/2. Minneapolis up about 7. Kansas City up 8 1/4. On the week, corn down 6 3/4. Beans up 6 3/4. Chicago wheat up 4 3/4. Minneapolis wheat up around 4, and Kansas City up about 3/4 cents. So for the grain markets, it was kind of a back and forth, nothing too crazy week. Weather trends to start the week kind of came in on that hot tone, and as we worked through the week, kind of got a little milder in the temperatures for the long range outlook. We're now looking at average to slightly below average temperatures for the eastern belt, while we're looking at average to slightly above average temperatures for the north and western belt. So kind of a mix in forecast there. Takes a little bit of edge off the markets, but we held in there rather well here to finish the week, despite some of those circumstantial changes. Price counts remain intact to both the upside and downside for a lot of these markets. So what that means right now is we're coiling and we'll take on identity over the next couple weeks. So watch out. We've got an August report that likely will hold the cards to ultimate direction of these markets along with the weather trends. Feeder cattle market up 2 1/2 cents. Live cattle up 47 1/2 on Friday, and a hog market down 47 1/2. Feeder cattle on the week down 65. Hog market up about 120, and live cattle down about 195. So a continued consolidation there for the feeder cattle, live cattle, as they try to sort out cattle on feed here Friday afternoon. Going to be a very important point. It's not out yet at this point, but expectations, you know, on feed around 100, placements 104, marketing's right around that 100 as well. So we'll see exactly where that comes in, and that'll set the tone for next week. But cash hanging in there. We're closing that gap on that basis differential, and again, if we can get that cash undertone and good exports to come together, that could be a big helper. But for right now, we're stuck for the moment. Hog market, similar type of token. We've at least built off the bottom to some degree, filled that first gap, but now we're stuck here for a moment, lacking the news to really get going. We need to see much bigger demand to really see this market step up here. So for now, we're kind of stuck waiting on the hogs as well near the lower pattern. Dairy market took a big hit here and finally starting to show signs of topping action, which is unfortunate, but make sure you've got your marketing details covered. Government entities are a big focal point there. This has been Jim Empter, Van Ahn Company, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results. This is a solicitation. Have a great afternoon.